So I'm having a little fun today in the studio, in the vocal booth here. I got a new song I'm working on, so I'm gonna A/B test some microphones, which is always a good time. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test out the SM7 here, which will be running through a cloud lifter. And then the second mic I'm gonna test out is the JZ67, which I absolutely love both these mics. And then I got two more I'm gonna test after that and see what mic works best for this song and whatever I'm gonna do vocally here. And yeah, that's the fun stuff. All right, so here's the SM7.
Dark places in your mind, let the shadows into the light. Dark spaces in your eyes, let the fantasy be your guide.
And here is the SM7 with reverb.
Dark places in your mind, let the shadows into the light. Dark spaces in your eyes, let the fantasy be your guide.
Here's the JZ67.
Dark places in your mind, let the shadows into the light. Dark spaces in your eyes, let the fantasy be your guide.
And here's the JZ67 with reverb.
Dark places in your mind, let the shadows into the light. Dark spaces in your eyes, let the fantasy be your guide.
So now we're going to get into the Neumann u87 AI, which I don't really do a lot with this mic actually, so I'm excited and curious to see what it's going to sound like. Okay, here's the u87.
Dark places in your mind, let the shadows into the light. Dark spaces in your eyes, let the fantasy be your guide.
And here's the u87 with reverb.
Dark places in your mind, let the shadows into the light. Dark spaces in your eyes, let the fantasy be your guide.
So last but certainly not least here, we got the Manley Reference Cardioid. This is the only tube mic in this test. This mic is a beast. Anybody who knows it knows that it sounds amazing on about everything. It's very bright, it's very open. I shouldn't say it's bright, it kind of depends on what source you're putting it on. So it's very modern, I would say, probably sounding. So let's give it a go. Now here's the Manley Reference Cardioid.
Dark places in your mind, let let the shadows into the light. Dark spaces in your eyes, let the fantasy be your guide.
And lastly, the RefC with reverb.
Dark places in your mind, let the shadows into the light. Dark spaces in your eyes, let the fantasy be your guide.
So one thing that's interesting is that the SM7 and the JZ are nearly identical in volume, while the u87 was a little bit louder, and then I actually turned my mic pre down by about 5 dB for the RefC, and it's still way louder than the other ones. So cool. So far, to me, they all sound great. Any one of them would be fine. I kind of have one that I'm leaning toward a little bit, but I'm not going to say which one. We'll see what my friends and collaborators have to say about it. So one thing I do want to say is I am running a little bit of compression on all these. The RVox just down about like 3 dB of compression just to kind of even it out a little bit. And the reason that I use reverb on tests as well is because I just feel like I can hear the quality of the mic better in a way, differently in a way. It sounds a little bit closer to what it would sound like finished. You hear a little bit of the nuance to me with a little bit of reverb on it, so I just throw up a reverb patch. Nothing special going on there. That's the Valhalla reverb. So cool. I hope you guys liked that, and I hope that's useful to you. So I'll let you know which one I end up with, and the track should be finished maybe a week or so. Thanks.